I think one of the bigger issues is that there's a picture that came out of them kissing and they're brothers.
They were what? There was probably some AI shit, bro. You can't trust all the pictures you see on socials now.
Yeah, but I saw the Tate brothers kissing. For the magic of the hour, how crazy, man. Just a couple days ago, Andrew Tate released from
Andrew
prison.
Tate.
Andrew Tate
Andrew
and
Tate.
his brother, the garbage chicken eaters.
You do not like these guys, huh?
I don't have a problem with them. These guys were arrested on false charges. Well,
Mm-hmm.
false charges because there was no charges. They were just contained. And if you even look into the actual charges that they were arrested for, you'd realize that they were detained under no charges
Mm-hmm.
and that they were just trying to figure out what
They could charge him with.
they could charge them with. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate you. I wouldn't be able to do it if you didn't finish my sentences. Um, so it's crazy. It's crazy to think about. It really is crazy to think about. I mean, these guys, they were essentially on top of the world overnight.
Mm-hmm.
People even started referring them to the Andrew Tate theory,
Cop J.
top G. And by the Andrew Tate theory, I mean that, going on all these different podcasts and essentially getting your name out there. And that's how other people started following and doing the same thing after him.
Right.
So it's just crazy. It's crazy to think that, he went from top of the world to getting kicked off of YouTube to now getting big on other people's platforms to getting arrested, to go into prison,
Mm-hmm.
and then coming out with no charges and probably looking better than he ever has.
Well, I think he's still on house arrest,
Okay.
so he is still being detained in the home. But again, they are still kind of searching for charges.
Yeah. But
His
they have to
lawyer
let him go.
actually, yeah, they had to let him out. Their lawyer actually was saying that like they've been detained on trumped up charges, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it's just like, who knows what the real truth of the matter is. And of course, I am the type that's gonna wait to cast judgment on his character. Um, when the verdict comes down and whatever happens happens when there's actual proof that these things that people are trying to say that he did that he actually did. um and I just think it's funny the commentary that you get from like the rest of the world, because like,
They either love him or hate him.
yeah, and it's like,
And it's nothing in between.
and I'm talking about like slob on this nigga's knob love,
Yeah.
or like
Kill him.
literally insulting like
Yeah.
everything
Death
about
threats.
him, death threats type of shit, hate this guy.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I didn't ever really think that anything that he said was something that should be to that point of like either like, oh, we adultery love you, or like, like we hate you, we want you to dead, basically. Like I remember he posted a video, I seen somebody say like, oh yeah, this piece of shit is out again, we fucking hate you. Nori was saying from Drink Champs was like, ooh, maybe I should get Andrew Tate on Drink Champs, and everybody just killed this nigga like he was Andrew Tate. He like,
Yeah.
you want your platform shut down. Fuck you. You'll do anything to get some money. It's like,
Right. I just want to have a
I just
conversation with the
wanted to
guy.
see. And again, I just like, this is my always my issue with the people who have like such a big issue and they hate this guy and all this. It's like, okay, so one, I never get a real answer on why people hate him. All I get is he's misogynistic. And it's like, okay, so how?
Yeah.
Like, explain to me why you hate this man.
But
And then for the people,
be fair. Things that he says are so controversial that it literally melts people's brains.
yes, but
That's what it comes down
explain,
to.
but see,
But
explain
nobody
what.
can do that though, and nobody will be able to do that because at this point, Andrew Tate has turned himself into an enigma. Okay, where now the name Andrew Tate makes people cringe, or they're like, "Holy shit, this guy!" So no matter what, he has done this to himself, and he did this for good reason. He did this
Absolutely.
on purpose. He knew that the only way that he was going to make it, where everybody was talking about him, just like Jake Paul, where everybody was talking about him for a short period of time, every influencer was talking about him, bad or good, every content creator was talking about him, bad or good, and every person that watched was talking about him, bad or good. He did exactly what he wanted, talking about this 3-step plan that he talked about in every single podcast. But then you always just bullshitted. Like, this guy's full of shit. This guy's full of shit.
Right.
But now look at him. He's still a millionaire,
Yeah, still walking around, cut up.
still putting videos out somehow, some way. He's still getting content out there. He's still making money
He's
somehow,
still
some
on
way.
everybody's at the tip
And
of
he's
everybody's tongue.
and he's still on everybody's tongue, bro, and
And
on
it's just
everybody's
like,
mind.
and I mean, like, I respect it because again, in content creation, that is the goal.
That is the goal.
The goal is to,
Strike fear.
it's like Joker said, either, die as a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
Heath Ledger said that?
Yeah.
Did he though?
In the Joker movie, and not the Joker movie, in
Mm.
Batman Dark Knight. This guy is really just saying shit that, like, not that you should already know. Well, yeah, that you should already
Nah, he's
know.
saying shit that people are thinking about. He's saying shit that people are thinking about. Maybe not everybody's thinking about it in the right way that he's saying it, but he's saying shit that people are thinking about. And
Absolutely.
he's saying shit that people are thinking about at a constant rate.
Mhm.
Because if he wasn't, then he wouldn't still be being talked about.
I'm really interested to hear what he has to say when he's done. I mean, obviously you've had people talking for him. Him and his brother kept saying like they've were being, discriminated against and wrongfully charged. And then I know when he came out, like there was this video of him walking back and forth, and then he said, when I was in jail, the one thing I did was work out and study the Quran. And so now that I'm out, I'm gonna work out and study the Quran. And I'm just like, that's cool. I didn't know nigga was Muslim, but I guess he Muslim now and shit.
I think one of the bigger issues is that there's a picture that came out of them kissing and they're brothers.
They were what? There was probably some AI shit, bro. You can't trust all the pictures you see on socials now.
I don't know. I saw it.
I saw Donald Trump in a fucking jumpsuit with like they took his whatchamacallit, his mugshot.
Yeah, but I saw the Tate brothers kissing.
All right. Do you know if it was, where did you see it from? Was it a credible source?
Yeah.
What was it?
Wikipedia.
All right, yeah, that's the most uncredible source ever, bro.
That's where I get all of my information.
If you're getting your information from Wikipedia, I want to apologize to all of our fans who have listened to us and taken anything that this man has said and taken it as face value, because if you really got it from Wikipedia, you're fucked.
You know who's coming out with a comeback?
Who?
Lindsay Lohan.